people don't say it, but I know it to be true. They just don't like him because he's black.
Yeah. Alright. I think we are live. Not 100% sure, but
how I thought a freaking draft would.
We are. Mother Loving Live.
I just hate drafting receivers, really. Especially in PPR, because we play PPR as well, so...
Yeah.
Like, receivers, dude... You can draft them early because those are good receivers. Like, they're just nuts. They're going to get you a shit ton of points, but it's just like... Some of these lower round receivers can just get you good points. Like Devontae Adams will get you good points. He's the top guy. Running backs are just so freaking scarce. They're just none.
Alright, we're streaming. We are. We is live.
Remember your training. Make us proud.
What's this Team 9 guy gonna take?
Taking A.
I should just title my stream Call of Duty Beta with Ghost Ninja. I just fell off the map.
Taking B.
Alright, boys. Let's see if I can get good at this game.
Enemy taking A. Losing objective Anton.
The graphics on this game, like, it just looks nice.
Yeah.
I like the World War II thing. It's pretty dope.
Enemy controls B.
Oh, Jordy Nelson's a keeper in our league too. So like going into the first year when we drafted and knowing things were going to be keepers, that was the year that Jordy was on IR. And he got drafted by Watson in like the 15th round, and then he got traded, and then got kept on his roster all year. And then last year Watson traded Jordy, and got some like draft changing round. You had to change round picks in the draft and stuff like that. So Jordy Nelson is a 15th round keeper in our league as well because of how it started. Well, I mean, it's how it started. Like, it was a year where he would have been undrafted, but since we're playing keepers, someone took a risk on it. Spent a bench spot all year on having a player that didn't play just so he can trade it.
Jordy's gonna go this year.
Huh?
Jordy's gonna go in this year.
Oh yeah, dude. He's gonna be so good.
So someone has him as a 15th round keeper.
Yes. Because someone took the risk 2 years ago and drafted a player that they couldn't use all year and just had him on their team all year just so they could trade him as a 15th round keeper. So there was a lot of strategy that went into it, but yeah, now someone else has him as a 15th round keeper. So like,
Enemy capturing Anton.
Whoa, you unplugged your mic.
It's not like, so I know I fixed it. It's not like we play with a group of people who don't draft Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
Or are ridiculous. We play with actually a pretty strategic, prepared group of people, I will say that. Like, outside of like Mr. Fink, who kind of comes in a little aloof, and the people who are in the league is like my dad's brother-in-law, my Uncle John. He is also like my dad's best friend from growing up, so like he married my dad's sister.
Yeah.
So it's my Uncle John. He's hilarious. My dad, my dad, he's funny.
Yeah.
Mr. Fink. My dad is the funniest freaking person on draft day. It's so funny. Mr. Fink, Jacob, myself, my buddy Brian, you now, my cousin Travis, and then my cousin Nick. So there's 10 of us. Oh no, and then Rich. Rich is John's brother and my dad's friend. So, the league originally started with me, my dad, my brother, John, and Rich. We would join, like, just random leagues online on NFL.com when I was, like, 13. And then 6 years ago, we decided to throw together like a league that we host in a draft party and all that kind of stuff. So.
So I'm
But-
pumped.
Otherwise, I will say though, buddy, like everyone is pretty prepared. Like especially myself, Watson, my dad. Fink usually comes ready, knowing what he's doing. And Fink's actually, Fink does pretty well every year. Like the people who do really well every year are like, besides I didn't do well last year. But usually it's myself, Watson, Fink, my dad usually does really well. Or does well. My dad won the league last year. So.
Really?
Yeah, it's $10 by the way. Just so you know.
To enter?
Yeah.
Fucking shit, you're gonna make me fucking broke.
I know, dude. I was like, shit. Like, I didn't want to tell you.
Fuck.
I know. I like didn't want to tell you.
Bitch, I have to buy a house, so.
Jordan's like, all right, whose dick am I sucking?
I'm here.
Pull him down. Drop your trow.
Fuck. Fucking bitch.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Domination.
Oh,
That's
it's all
just
good.
the way it is.
So what's the prize pool? Like first, second, third? I'll get something.
First, second. We used to do first, second, third. We used to do like 70. We used to do 70, 20, 10. But last year we voted to just do first and second.
So what is it? 80?
Oh, it's 80, 80, 20. Ryan Tannehill. Yeah. We tried to make it. We originally were gonna do like winner take all kind of thing, but we want to reward the people that win their playoff game, basically. So basically, the championship you're playing for $60. But my dad wants to up the pot, and I was like, ugh. All right, who can I draft here? Oh, jeez, no way, no way.
Enemy capturing Beta.
There it is. Who's back and available? Aaron Rodgers is gone. Okay. Jay Ajayi and Devonta Freeman. I took it 10 and 11.
This will be a learning year for me because I haven't played in PPR yet.
Yeah, just yeah, it's okay. And honestly, dude, if you have time tomorrow or a little before you come, quick research. You know, it'll help you a lot.
Yeah.
Losing objective Bertha. Enemy contact at Bertha. Bertha is overrun. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Securing Bertha.
I really like this map.
We hold Bertha.
I gotta get used to playing Call of Duty again. I might get this shit.
Recon airborne, searching for targets.
Fuck, dude.
So,
Dropping Fritz X-bomb.
yeah, I mean, it will be a little bit of a learning experience, but I think you're gonna do fine. Like, I think that you have a pretty good grasp on, you know, who's good in the league and, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So, I wouldn't have invited you. I wouldn't have invited you if I didn't think you'd be fine. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I'm a little concerned about my cousin Travis because
Paratroopers in
Yeah.
the air.
he's like 16. He's been wanting to play with us literally the entire time, but we were like, this dude's like 12 and he's like started playing fantasy football. He's like, look at my team, and he literally drafted like all Packers, like including backups. Like, homie,
no.
like I was like, dude, like, and like, so, but I think he's got a better sense of things now. I have been putting a shit ton of pressure on him, like, dude, do your research, dude, be prepared, otherwise
Yeah,
you
you
get eaten up.
can't draft like that.
You know, well, and for me, like, no, you can't. Like, you can't draft like that. You're just gonna get fucked. But
Yeah.
I would say the biggest strategy that goes into it when you're drafting in this type of league, understand that, you know, rounds you draft players in affects their keeper stance. That's one. 2, PPR, points per reception. it really it adds a lot of value to a lot of players. Like, for
Like
example,
LaShawn McCoy.
Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, like LaShawn McCoy, Le'Veon Bell, David Johnson, those type of guys. You know, those guys are already at the top of the list in standard leagues, but they really go to the top of the list in PPR, where it's like, you should be drafting these guys because not only are they going to get you the running back yards, they're going to get you the receiving yards as well.
Right.
Whereas, like, a receiver, they're just going to get you, you know, receiving yards. Yeah, exactly. So, and just so, like, and I'm the kind of believer, you know, I don't want to share, like, I'm not trying to be a dick or whatever, I just, you know, a lot of people come very prepared and have a lot of strategy, so I don't want to share, like, too much of my strategy, but, like, understand that with PPR, a receiver like Michael Crabtree, who might be a clear number 2 in fantasy in a standard league, can perform like a number 1 because, you know, he catches a lot of balls, gets a lot of targets. You know, Devontae Adams, those kind of guys, they have more. Yeah, Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs had 113 targets last year. You know, that kind of stuff. So these guys that maybe they don't have the yards, or maybe they only have the yards and not the touchdowns, or have the touchdowns and not the yards, can become evened out in value because of the fact that they catch a lot of balls, or that you know, those points add on. You know, it's better to have a guy who catches a lot of passes and touchdowns and that doesn't have as many yards, because the way receiving yards work is it's 1 point per 10 yards, but the way, you know, receptions work, it's a point per reception. So,
yeah,
you know, receptions are very valuable. So those are the 2 strategies I would think about going into it. You know, quarterbacks are standard points. You know, 4 points for a passing touchdown, 1 point for every 25 passing yards, that kind of stuff. So, you know, some people, like, there's been years where Aaron Rodgers has been drafted in the 1st round. And that's like,
oh yeah,
you know, yeah, Rodgers is really good. He's going to get you a lot of points, but, you know, think about what you could have drafted. You know, if you draft 2 running backs, or, you know, a running back, and then you draft Aaron Rodgers way later, or another quarterback way later, think about the point spread kind of thing, where if you would have taken a running back there, you know, what's the point spread between Aaron Rodgers and the quarterback you drafted later? You know, that kind of stuff. So, also, this game just let me get away with a penalty. That was weird. I just accidentally pressed square way past the line of scrimmage, and it threw it. And I didn't call a penalty. So those are just the little things, but I mean, I don't want you to try to, like, sculpt anything for you. You know, but I think you'll do just fine. Yeah. And the party itself is so much fun, dude. We go all out. We have a ton of food. Like, we just go all out every year. It's a blast. My dad is the best part, though, because everyone's drunk. John and my dad are usually drunk either by the time the party starts or by, like, noon. So, it's great. Fuck.
Enemy has Baker. Domination. Secure and hold all positions. Advance and take position.
Why do we join the middle of games, man? Really? Say something, I'm giving up on you.
They're taking Able. Enemy capturing Able.
Fuck, dude.
Enemy spotted! Over there! Movement! He's moving!
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. Taking Baker.
These people out here don't know what they're doing. I don't do that many mock drafts because you don't always get good information.
Baker, lock him down.
Because people are bad.
We have eyes in the
Yeah.
sky.
I'm picking at 10 in this 10-person PPR mock draft. My first pick was J.J. and then Devonta Freeman. My second pick was Lamar Miller and Tom Brady. And then I went Greg Olsen and Jarvis Landry. Like, that's not a team I should have at picking at 10. No.
Closing with Charlie.
Fuck.
It's just...
Why am I so
I
evil?
should have.
Dropping A's on bomb.
Fucking shit.
Fighter pilot inbound. Strafing the target.
Yeah, that linebacker's not gonna cover Megatron. What you doing? What you doing?
Boy.
Nah, boy.
Enemy down. They're taking Baker.
Nope.
Over there. Paratroopers descending. They're capturing Baker.
Would have followed you. It's going in right now.
Pinned down.
Let's go, Jermaine Curse. Get that 2 point.
Enemy is down.
I have to fucking work again tomorrow. Someone fucking called in and we got added on $1,000 worth of, or almost $1,000 worth of catering for tomorrow across the morning.
Someone
It's
called
like,
in.
so I have a $550 order split up across 2 days for the expo. So I have 49 half subs for delivery at 10:45. I have 3 boxes delivered at, I have to deliver at 10:15. I have a pickup for 2 boxes at 10. I have another 3 boxes for pickup at 11:30. I have another 3 boxes for pickup at 5.
It's like you need me.
It sounds like fuck. So no, it's okay. I'm going in at 9. I'm working like 9 to 1 tomorrow just to come in, make all the catering, take the deliveries, and then work through lunch to cover the person not being there for
Enemy
lunch.
contact at Able.
Yeah.
I'm just like, nigga, it's midday off. I got stuff to do.
Taking Baker.
Fuck.
That's about what I thought. Those receivers being off the board.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
I can pick up him. Be awesome.
Enemy capturing Able. Throw it grenades. We're losing him.
Dude. This gun sucks.
I gotta get taken.
Over there. Gunner, shit. Taking Baker.
Damn it. I think I was gonna get him.
Fall
Defeat.
back. Retreat. Retreat.
Alright, 31 seconds. Gotta get a touchdown, a 2-point force OT, and then win in overtime to finish the solo. These are tough because it's just like down by 16 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, okay. So you got Dion. Damn it. I wanted Stephon Diggs. Fuck.
deathmatch. Eliminate all Axis forces. Line them up!
Damn it. Get out of bounds.
We're breaking their backs!
So, that sucks. All the receivers moved on.
Being outmaneuvered!
I gotta fix my fucking.
Enemy spotted! We have fire superiority! Recon aloft! We have eyes in the sky! I'm hit! Dropping Azon bomb!
Fuck, I fucking suck.
Alright, gotta hit a tutty from the 26-yard line. No timeouts, 8 seconds. There it is. Got it. Ugh. Got it, coach.
Really?
No, I got hit. Fuck. Should we start?
Cover me! Recon aloft! We have eyes in the sky! Recon aloft! We have eyes in the sky! Da drüben!
Frick. Frick, frick, frick.
Recon aloft! We have eyes in the sky!
Trick on a stick.
Fucking Destiny comes out in 2 days.
Azon bomb mission underway!
Of course I did that. Of course I throw a grenade as the guy's coming around the corner.
Gosh, Jordan Matthews just catches everything in these solos.
What the hell is the grease? Shit.
Oh, tutty.
Dude, it's just me. Fuck. I see no one on the map.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Recon aloft. Eyes in the sky. Dropping A's on
Fucking
bomb.
Ugh.
Firing primary battery. Target position confirmed. Dropping A's on bomb.
That's a win, boys.
We carried the day. Nice work, soldier.
Yeah, I might have to play some Madden here in a little bit.
Yeah, we're just having a tough time with the solos. I'm down by 16. Started out. It just is hard. You have to score and get 2 points, and you don't have much time. And all they do is run the football, and you have to like stagger your timeouts.
Yeah. I was so pissed last night. I was playing a Draft Champs game, and then my LAN cable just disconnects randomly. I hate when it does
What
that.
happened?
My PlayStation, like, it says like the LAN cable disconnects for the internet, which is so stupid. It just does it randomly sometimes. It's fucking dumb. And of course, it was in like the middle of a Draft Champs game.
College is the fucking
Time to show
go.
what you're made of, soldier.
Dude, that's lame. Like, I hate that shit. There's like a really good Andre Johnson card in this game. There wasn't all that really that good of one in the last game.
We have the momentum. We're being outmaneuvered.
Match is in like the bunker. Like bunkers. Dope. Shit.
Damn it. Guys couldn't get that fumble.
Nailed him. Think I got him. Throw a grease grenade.
We got it in before the 2-minute warning, so we do get a 2-minute stoppage, which is nice.
Fuck, dude. I don't know where to go.
Zeke might not get his suspension.
I know.
We won't know until when we draft. We won't know until Tuesday.
Sucks.
Dicey.
I want Zeke so bad.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
How do you guys do like draft picks?
So it's all randomized, and the people who pick, we pick it based off of last year's rank, and then anyone who's entered the league in the past, they are just on the bubble of that. So like, oh my god, fuck this game. Sorry. Fucking. Alright, I'm gonna understand this. Sorry, I just wasn't thinking. I fucking missed the tackle. So like, it'll go, whoever was last year, I'll pick for, he'll get to pick their random order first, and then we just go all the way through, and then,
Recon airborne.
then we'll figure out from there who gets to pick, where you and Travis will get to pick. So, but it's not, we don't do a thing where it's like, if you're last, you get to pick first overall that year, and then, you know, blah, blah, blah. We keep it random. We try to, besides keepers now, we try to ignore, you know, what happened last year. We don't try to give handicaps to someone who didn't do well the previous year, you know. Because, like, you know, if you didn't do well, you know, get good. Like, you know, we're not like my cousin Nick. So like, he was trying to be all slimy last year, and he was trying to, like, you know, figure out everyone's strategies and stuff like that, and try and mooch. So, and I figured that out like before the draft, and when we picked at the draft, we picked our pick order. He picked at 9 and I picked at 10, and he was getting really nervous, like drafting right next to me in our pick order, and he kept like being all weird, and I kept feeding him like shitty information, and he just drafted this fucking awful team, and he was like 0-12 like to start out last year, but you know, but he's not going to get a handicap coming into this year. One thing though that is a rule that we had to establish because of people like Abel and other people that are not in the league anymore is, regardless of how your season turns out, you have to play it every single week, even if you're 0-12, because we've had too many teams we've had too many people that have played across the years that, you know, it's week 6, they're not doing great, and they just like stop managing their team, and then they just become an auto win. And
yeah,
that crap we do not let fly anymore, because it's bullshit. So my cousin Nick last year, he was like, he would text me every week, another loss, but I'm still in it. And I'm like, you better be, because if you're not, you're out.
right.
They keep putting this linebacker. Fucking, like, we were gonna kick out Abel last year, and the only reason we didn't is because his brother committed suicide like last summer, so we just let him stay in because he was looking forward to playing. But otherwise, in a non-special case, yeah, you gotta play. Or, you know.
I will be playing.
Good shit. I knew you would. I just figured I'd let you know. I'm not trying to like threaten you. It's the rule. I know you'll play. It was more so just, you know, here's what's good, here's what's up. This is tough. It's not gonna have to take timeouts. Dude, have you seen that video? Have you seen that video of T-Pain singing without auto-tune?
Dude, we listened to that at your house.
Oh yeah, we watched that together, dude. I've seen it before that too, and it's like the best thing in the world. I've been showing people like all over the place. Be like, guys, do you know that T-Pain is actually an angel sent from heaven?
I could listen to that all day long.
Seriously, dude, it's so good. Why did he ever use auto-tune?
It's sad.
It is. It's like, dude, you're so good.
Fucking crazy.
Dropping Azon bomb.
Baby girl, what's your name? That's a fumble. Oh, my boy recovered it. Oh, Arthur Motes, he's still going. Good shit. All right, we can win this game now.
Nick is 48-4. Meanwhile, I'm 8-9. What the fuck?
have so many jerseys I want to buy right now. No freaking extra money to do it. I did just get a raise though. Got a $3,000 raise.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Show me that.
It is.
I have to buy a fucking house.
No.
Good luck.
I'm telling you, dude, I really think just reaching out to Fink and being like, yo, can I live in that extra room in your basement? I really think he'd let you.
Dude, he just got that house. That'd be terrible.
I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, you just got the house, but it's like, you know, it's not like you're gonna be like up sitting in his lap every day. Like, him and Angela are like, you know, having fun, and you're like, hey, what's up? Like,
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know.
You'll be in that room a lot, playing games, hanging out, like, I don't know. I just know that him and Angela are really generous, and I think that, you know, if
it
you're
came
someone
down
in
to
need,
it, yeah, I'd ask, but
I think they let you say that. I don't know. I would, even if you preface the conversation with, all right, look, here's my situation. I'm looking, but is this something that could happen if, you know, I can't find anywhere to live? You know, at least be upfront with him instead of it being like, hey, I couldn't find anywhere to live and now it's September 20th or 28th and I have to, you know. I would at least hit him with that conversation sooner than later because I really think they would let you. And I think they'd be happy to as well because then they have, you know, someone that could also be around at different times to take care of their dogs. I'm sure that's what they would be, that would be part of it. Oh, look at that. Marcus Mariota is trying to get dicey after I... And throws that pick. Sorry, buddy. I just think they would let you. I don't know. I would really pursue it. And if you want to, you know, you're gonna be at my house this weekend. Talk to my dad too, and see if there's a situation where you could like either keep some of your stuff here because we have a lot of space, or, you know, even try and stay here. We can maybe make some room, that kind of stuff. Serious.
have you said anything to them or no?
Huh?
Have you said anything to them or no?
I mentioned it, that you are getting kicked out, but I figured if it was a situation of you wanting to move in, you know, it'd be helpful if you were there to talk to them about it, since I don't really know all the details of what's going on. And
Right.
but
It just sucks. Like,
it
really
does suck.
Fucking
Sucks
sucks.
wiener. So is it just, why is he kicking you out? Just because he's sick of you, or doesn't want you there anymore, or
Yeah, he just
what
doesn't,
is it?
just doesn't want me here.
Just be like, fuck you, old man.
I'm just like, whatever, dude.
I'm staying.
At this point, it is. Well, I can't do anything about it.
Advance and take position.
No, we got in that fight about going outside.
That's what started it all.
And then he
Stay
like
wary. Pick your shots.
days after that and asked if I wanted to say anything, and I didn't really say anything. So I got mad. Okay.
We're dominating. Keep pushing.
Okay. I'll walk to my room.
Sucks.
Should I even give like Fink and them like money to stay?
We lost fire superiority.
I just don't want like if I like would stay with them, I don't want to be there for like.
No, I'm not saying you're gonna be there for like, you know, 6 months or a year, but it's at least somewhere you can go so you're not a fucking homeless man. Like, I don't want you being a fucking homeless man. It's just not a world that I want for you. I'm trying to make sure you're not. Dude, I would never let my son live the life of a homeless man.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Yeah, when I mentioned it to Fink, he was like, "Yeah, there's no way I'm letting him go back and forth."
Enemy recon
No,
aircraft in the air.
like, I only mentioned it because I just didn't really know exactly the whole gravity of the situation, but you really don't. You don't want to create long distance with Jess. You don't want to.
I ain't doing that. Yeah,
Move to
fuck
Florida.
that. Me and Jess are in fucking a great spot right now.
What's up?
Huh?
You and Jess are what?
We're like better than ever right now. I'm not about to.
Yeah.
We've been dating for 2 years.
Distance really puts a strain on relationships.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not moving to Florida.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
I do want to start that connected franchise on Madden too.
I'd be down.
At some point. I don't think Kyle will play though.
Got 4 of these left for this. These are hard. This one isn't as bad though. You're down by 20 with basically the whole second half. It's not hard.
Is your mom having pineapple?
Uh-huh. She's getting it just for you. So la inch, dude. You'll be like, hey, I want some pineapple. She'll be like, I got you. I got you, baby.
Enemy
What's in the
recon
fridge?
aircraft in the air.
Are you? How many full-time people do you have at Cousins? A lot or no?
A lot. I have so many fucking people right now. It's absurd. I was so overstaffed, like all summer. I'm still pretty staffed. Are you wanting a job at Cousins?
I don't know.
What kind of hours are you getting at Jimmy John's?
I literally can work whenever I want. I can tell the GM when I want to work and when I don't want to work, and he'll say okay.
I might not be able to get you full time, but you might be able to work there, Jimmy John's and Cousins, kind of like 2 part-time kind of things. Does Jimmy John's make you sign a non-compete? I just didn't know for sure.
Enemy recon
I know
aircraft in
Cousins.
the air.
Some restaurants do that where they're like, you can't work for the competition when you're, you know, working for us.
Trust me, Jimmy
Like, you can
John's
work there.
is no competition. Stuff. Not even close. Jimmy John's is shit.
It's pretty bad.
Enemy strafing run inbound. Fall back.
They're super inconsistent. And they pay like 5 people to make 1 sub that I can make in like 20 seconds.
I know. They have a line of people that make subs. I'm like, dude, this is the easiest thing in the world. I literally don't do anything.
You know, my thing is I might need another day person once we reopen after the remodel, because we're expecting a pretty big bump in sales. And adding someone like you would be easy, because training you would really, getting you back up to speed or like knocking off the rust would be like a couple shifts.
Right.
Not even.
It'd be like
And,
one.
Like, I wouldn't have to spend the time. It'd be like 1 or 2 shifts. I wouldn't have to spend any time training you, and I can just have you be like, you know, either an extra night person or an extra day person based on what you'd want with that and JJ's. And it honestly would probably work, you know. You just have to. The big thing would just be I would have to, you know, you and I would have to keep our friendship in check.
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
Because
I've
it's
been
not
friends
like
with the GM from Jimmy John's since like middle school. So.
Okay. Yeah, we just have to keep our friendship in check, and that pretty much be it. And like, you would have to just like, I couldn't treat you special either, which of course I'd want to. You work at Cousins, you get Schmidt's special sauce.
I make decent money. I make like 8 an hour now plus tips. I drive every single day.
I was gonna say I could probably hire you at like 9.
I make like I make at least like $20 a day on
Enemy
Like
recon
yesterday,
I
I
can
was like
probably
4
hire
on-
you at like 850 or 9. I don't know what Jeff would talk to me about. I'll talk to Jeff about it. I mean, if you're interested, I think I could probably swing it because, you know, I am gonna need probably another dayside person. I just don't know. Like, I just don't want to build an expectation. Like, I don't know how many hours I have available, and I have people that I've, have been there now
Oh, yeah,
for a
I
couple
don't know
months.
what I'm even doing. Fink told me his son is hiring too, so I don't fucking...
Yeah, well,
Recon the air
I'll
bomb.
float that out there for sure.
Enemy
Because, yeah,
recon
training
aircraft
you
in the
would
air.
not be hard.
You'll train me one day, knock off the webs, and then I'll be
Yeah,
like
just
training
knock off the
people
rust.
next
Like, when I
day.
came back after 4 months, it took me like a shift and a half.
Yeah, and then the next day I'll be training people.
Yeah, like...
I still know how to close like everything in that store, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be nice when we get this fucking remodel done.
Yeah.
Make it right, just let me know. Yeah, people don't know how to fucking draft.
Yeah.
This guy's team is buns. He picked number 1 overall. He picked David Johnson, and then he took Aaron Rodgers and Travis Kelce with his next 2 picks. And then the rest of his team is like Montgomery, Mark Ingram, Allen Robinson, Martavis Bryant. He doesn't have bad players, but just like he could have had so much more. This team's okay.
How do I get like into this thing? Did you send me an invite?
I will, now that I have your email. I've just been playing solos. I'll add you into it now that I have you in there, though. Your team's fine. This guy team's good. Julio Jones, Jordan Howard, Amari Cooper, Demaryius Thomas. That's decent. Sean McCoy. I don't like T.Y. Hilton this year now that Luck isn't playing. At this point. This guy's like... Odell Beckham, Des Bryant, Todd Gurley, Terrell
Damn,
Pryor.
you're having a guy fucking keeper.
Yeah, 10th round. I mean, 16th round, yeah. Well, he was, he wasn't even, on people's draft boards last year, and then he shows up and, But the only reason I got him is because I saved my waiver points, because he didn't really even play much until, week 5.
Yeah.
So we had like a breakout game, and I had enough waiver points after those first couple weeks to be able to actually get him, because like some people that happens where, they can't freaking get players because they spend too much waiver points early on the wrong people, or
Go.
yeah, like my team is clearly the best out of any of these teams that were drafted on this mock. My first 5 picks were Jay Ajayi, Devonta Freeman, Lamar Miller, Tom Brady, Greg Olsen. Like, people don't know.
Yo, Nick rated me. What up, guys? Shit. Fucking Nick is a beast.
Oh yeah, dude.
Anyone got any codes? Damn. What a man. What's good, Logan? What up, what up? How's everyone doing today? Fucking insane. Ninja Raid. I'm in your lobby. You're in my lobby. Alright. Is Nick still playing? Yo, what's good, Alex? I'm electrical with cherry on top. He got off? Okay. I'll probably just play a little bit then. It says he's still in here. Thanks, Logan, for liking and subbing. I really appreciate it, dude. Did he just get off stream or did he get offline? see where he's at. Nick is the man, dude. Troll, I liked and sub. Thank you, sir. Where's Nick? Oh, now he's off. Alright. Alright, I'm not good at this game yet, so we're just gonna keep fucking playing.
Advance and take position.
Let's do it.
Stay wary. Pick your shots.
Chill. I'm pumped for this fantasy thing.
I'm really excited you're going to be in it. You know, I think that it's honest. I will tell you this: the league has gotten so much more competitive as the years have gone on, and it's just honestly playing stuff like that is just so much more fun. And
Yeah.
I think you're going to be. I think it's going to be
I
really
love
fun for you.
competitive
You're going to enjoy it. Look, being competitive with that kind of stuff. That's why would you want to play if you're going to just like it's going to be lame?
not do anything. Right.
No, I'm hyped you're playing. It's going to be awesome.
Tom Brady said, "I'll be the best decision you've ever made."
Well, you know, as life goes on and people, you know, move around the world or, you know, go on a boat with a bunch of seamen.
Dude,
You know.
Grant,
Who's Grant? You know, well, that's what life does. You know, it's that's
I
just
wish
how it
Grant
works.
was
People
still here, dude. I
grow
would
up.
move.
I
Grant
do
would be
too.
so down to like live with me. Like, I would definitely get a place with Grant.
Oh yeah, he totally would be down to live with you. And you know, I wish he was here too. You know, as time goes on, like friendships change and people change, and it's just you know, it's how it goes. So it's nice having someone that I consider a good friend in the league now. Yeah, man.
Who's the other guy in call? Oh, this is my buddy.
Dude, this is the Tree 63.
The Tree 63.
I will get all gushy on your stream, I'll be.
Recon
I just love you,
airborne.
man, you know. Hit this.
Really?
Finish up these solos. Get tabs.
Fritz X-bomb mission on the way.
That's a wide
How
open
long did Nick
receiver.
stream for today? Probably like 2 hours. Or tonight.
Fritz X-bomb mission on the way.
I gotta shoot him. Text saying thank you. What's up, Tyler?
Like,
Firing battery bomb.
Yeah, I think I'll get this game. I don't know. I don't even know when this game. I think it's like November. This game comes out. I got time. I'll save $1 a day for the next 2 months, and I'll be in there. I gotta go. See you, Logan. Thanks for tuning in, dude.
thanks, buddy.
probably stream some Madden.
I'm only gonna be up for probably another half hour. I want to just try and finish the rest of these come from behind kind of solos. Go to bed so I can finish the rest later. I really just want to get all my sacks. And
So
so I
you're
get
gonna
this
be up for like half hour?
Yeah, I'll be up for like a half hour. I'm really actually just gonna be up until I get enough sacks in my solos to get that elite Rodney Harrison handout from getting all those certain stats. It's like 12. It was like 12 picks, 8 forced fumbles, 150 solo tackles, and like 50 sacks or something like that in solos or games or whatever. So I got everything but the sacks still.
Shit. I don't know where the hell Kyle is either. He
Enemy
sent me
recon
like
aircraft
3
in
hours
the
ago
air.
saying he'd be on tonight.
Really?
I don't know where he is.
What's up, dude? Come on, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. He moved back in a week today.
My other son.
Sad day.
This is hilarious. This challenge was you're down 27-7 at like the beginning of the half, and in like one quarter, I've scored 5 touchdowns.
Recon
And they
searching
show
for
those. They gave me too much time.
targets. Enemy care package observed. Deny them their resupply.
Ah, I almost cheesed this man. I got a scare package.
Oh, I love doing that stuff in Call of Duty.
Dude, in like it was like Black Ops 2.
Enemy fighter
Or Black,
fall
I think
back.
it was Black Ops 2. There was a thing called the Black Hat, and you could steal people's care packages so easily.
It's 2. It's Black Ops 2.
Yeah, until they like patched it. But dude, that was so OP.
That's
Me and
hilarious.
Kyle would just
That was really funny.
go around the map, literally just stealing care packages.
Recon airborne searching for targets. Recon aircraft in your area. Recon airborne. Dropping Fritz X-bomb.
Victory.
Excellent work. Take pride in your accomplishment today.
Colts don't
GG.
have
Thank
injury
you, sir. Mike. Not too.
Oh, dude. So what's also the best part about this draft, dude, is the fact that all we do is just sit around and talk football. All
Yeah.
day. Got another sack.
Do I want to play another game or? I mean, if you're going off in 30, then I'll probably just keep playing.
I mean, I'm going off probably. Well, it's only 12:30. I thought it was 1:30. Oh, and I'll be up for like another hour. Easy, easy
Fuck
peasy.
Kyle. I'm gonna text Kyle and ask him where he is. Yeah. Yo, whoever's in the stream, I think it's just you, Mike. Is all my audio good and stuff? I believe it is. I'm still so irritated that Kyrie's on the cover of 2K. He just got traded.
It's pretty lame.
They can't. I don't think they can change the cover. Like, I think they can make another cover.
They'll probably do the same thing they did with when Favre was on the cover. They'll just issue that like alternate cover thing you can get.
Yeah, that's what Kyle was mentioning last night. I think they could do that,
They did
but
the same thing when Brett was on the cover.
I don't even know if they'll do that. It's 2K. Like,
Yeah, who knows? I mean, you could get an alternate Jets cover when Brett was on the cover, so.
yeah. Dude, I had that game on the Wii and I used to block punts every single time. Good old Brett Favre.
Dude.
The
Brett
GOAT.
Favre. That's probably the jersey I'll be wearing on Sunday is Brett Favre.
Probably be wearing some basketball jersey.
Dang.
Or my Ray Allen Bucks jersey.
You at least wear a Wisconsin jersey. My dad's gonna make fun of you. If you want a jersey of mine, you can wear one of those.
I just don't have any football jerseys. I have a Clay Matthews jersey.
Wear that.
Oh, actually, I have a few Brett Favre, Brett Favre. Not Brett Favre. I have a Brett Favre.
Brett Favre, dude. Or a Brett jersey. I bought a jersey for my friend Watson.
They're probably so small on me now, though. Dude, I had a Brett Favre Vikings jersey.
Wear a Brett Favre jersey like Zeke.
I had a Brett Favre fucking everything. I had a Brett Favre Packer jersey, a Brett Favre Vikings jersey, and a Favre Jets jersey.
That's insane, actually. That's awesome. My dreams for jerseys in the next 5 years, I want to get, or the next year, I want to get my Giannis jersey. I want to get my John Wall jersey. And then
Order
for
them
football,
off that site and get like 4 of them for like $50.
I need to get my Julius Peppers jersey. I need to get my Steve Smith Panthers jersey. I need to get my Donald Driver jersey. I need to get my Ray Lewis jersey. I need to get, like, there's just so, like, Ray Lewis Miami Hurricanes jersey. I need that shit, like, right now.
You can get all those that you just mentioned for like, all of them combined for like $100.
What? Like, off of that website?
Yes, and they all look amazing. Like, I'll wear my Ray Allen jersey, and you'll see it. It looks insane.
Why are they so cheap?
I don't know.
It's so shady.
No, it's not. It is, but they're so nice.
You're like, no, it's not. Then you're like, well.
My Kyrie jersey is on there. My Lonzo jersey and my. Fucking,
I like your Lonzo jersey a lot.
Yeah. The Ray Allen is my best looking
I got too
jersey.
chubby for some of my older jerseys. I gotta lose some weight. AJ Green looks like it's painted on.
Wait till you see the Ray Allen jersey.
Like, I might wear my Kirk Cousins jersey.
I'm actually gonna go, after this game, I'm gonna go and look at these jerseys that I have. I don't know what happened to my Jets or Vikings Brett Favre jersey. Or my Dwight Howard Magic jersey. I don't know where any of those are.
Back in the day when we were kids, me and my brother had, I had Amon Green and he had Darren Sharper when they were on the Packers.
I had a Ryan Grant one.
That's sweet.
Ryan Green is he was a beast.
Yeah, dude. I love Ryan Grant. He's a
Ryan
good player.
Grant was good. Yeah.
He got hurt after a while, and that's what happens. Running backs, they don't last long in the league.
He was a beast.
That's just, running backs just don't last long in the National Football League. People think they do, but the average span of a running back is like 3 years or something like that.
Nah, Zeke is gonna go in.
Zeke's one to last a while. Oh yeah.
Zeke is an animal. I'm gonna get a Zeke jersey.
He is an animal. I need more college jerseys. I think we talked about that. I need more college jerseys.
You
college
see
jerseys
that
I
catch
want to
that
get.
one dude made the other day?
In that. Oh yeah, that like one down who was it? It wasn't.
I don't know, but it was that one-handed catch in the back of the end zone.
Sick.
Huh?
Care package descending.
Yeah, it was
Protect
sick.
the drop
I saw
zone.
that. My buddy Brian, he's in Georgia for this co-op. He bought season tickets for the Falcons.
Well, season tickets for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's met the two of their two preseason games since they opened their stadium. He's in the stadiums and stuff.
That's dope. I wish I could afford that, but I have to buy a house.
He got it through his company, who he's working for on this co-op.
That's still dope, dude.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Season tickets?
Yeah,
The Falcons?
season tickets. The Falcons, and it sucks. He's like, so guess which game he can't go to because he's in Malaysia for work. Packers Falcons. He's so pissed. He's like, the only game on their schedule I can't go to because I'm not even in the country is Packers Falcons. I'm like, that is some shit right there.
That sucks.
So
I want to go to a Packer game so bad.
I know my dad. I'm actually like, it kind of sucks because I have to pay. I have to pay. So the ticket for the game is that I'm buying is like expensive. My dad's gonna pay for like hotel, all that kind of stuff.
How much is your ticket?
We got 50-yard line Packers side, and they're like $275. I'm like, fuck. But I haven't really been spending money on anything, so I can afford it.
Searching for targets.
It's still a lot of fucking money. And I was like, after he told me, I was like, but it's not till December, so I can save some money until then.
Oh yeah.
First week of December, it's one of their 2 home games in December against good old Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That'll be dope.
My boy Jameis. That's another jersey I need. My Jameis jersey.
Oh dude, I want to.
And I want to get the Bucks one. I'm definitely getting his Bucks one. I was thinking about getting his Florida State one, but the college jersey that I for sure want to get Chuck Woodson, Michigan, and I want to get Chuck Woodson, Michigan, and I want to get Ray Lewis, Miami Hurricanes. I think those are just both really sweet. I love those Miami Hurricanes jerseys. Why are these challenges getting easier as you go on? They're just giving you more time. Like, what's going on? This one, you're down by 21 with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Come back and beat the Niners. Okay.
Don't complain that they're easy. If they're easy, do the gauntlet.
The gauntlet's insane. I'm stuck on this last one of, I'm stuck on the last one that isn't, where you have to, like, I've beaten it almost every time, and, like, the last second something bad happens, I lose. Where you have to get, like, the rushing yards, passing yards, and all that stuff.
Fuck the gauntlet.
So.
I'm just happy that I'm doing that shit.
Yep. I'm gonna do it. I just have to, you know, I just have to finish this.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it for sure. I was 23-9. That was a good game, actually.
I'm gonna get Tay Adams will help me with the gauntlet, so I'm gonna get him first.
He's hit! He's dead!
In the meantime, I'm gonna get this legendary. This Rodney Harrison legend piece.
Alright, folks, that's going to conclude it for today's stream. I was in first place on the team. I'm a mother-fludging animal.
Look at this man go.
I will see you guys in a stream hella soon. Peace.
Peace.